Hey guys, good morning. It's Jamie, your crafty DIY guy. If you are a brand new follower of mine, thank you so much. If you are one of my OGs, perhaps let's keep it going, folks. Thank you again so much for following me. I truly, truly appreciate it. Some of you that have been around for a while know that I have been working on my guest bedroom, and I'm going to show you my guest bedroom because unfortunately, or actually fortunately for my pocketbook, my guest bedroom is now going to be a room for my roommate. So I'm going to show you what I've done in there, and then today I have to take most of it apart because I want my roommate to be able to personalize his room and, you know, do whatever. And by the way, let's talk about this shit. Sorry, I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that. I have an old house, and this is the old alarm system that I haven't figured out yet how to pull out of the wall and replace, because these are plaster walls, and plaster walls, they ain't no fun to work with. So let's go ahead and go in the guest bedroom instead, and ooh, look at my fat ass in the mirror. Let's go ahead and just look into the guest room and see what's cool. Now, one thing I do love about my house is all the doors are original wood, so that is definitely super cool. And I'll show you the doorknobs when we get in the room, because the doorknobs are all crystal doorknobs, also original. So this is, how do I do this? This is the guest room. So as you can see, can you see? I don't know if you can see or not. All right, I'm gonna just do it this way. So as you can see, it's not a huge room, but it's a cute room. And the room itself was painted purple when I moved in, and I honestly took it as a sign. So when I bought my house, some of you know this, some of you don't, but when I was able to buy my house, it was because I lost all of my grandparents. It's been several years, and I still get choked up about it. But my one grandmother had a stroke on Christmas Day in 2006, and she passed away in 2017 in January. And then her husband, my grandfather, died like 2 months later. And then, oh, I can't believe I'm doing this. And then my dad's mom passed away in September of 2017. So 2017 sucked. And then my dad also lost two brothers, one to a freak accident and one to cancer. And so 2017 was really, really rough for our family. But purple was one of my grandmother's favorite colors, and I got a little bit of like an inheritance to be able to buy my house. And ooh, I might have to stop this video, y'all. When I was touring this house, there were some things that I didn't notice at first, and when I came back to look at it, one of the things was there were flowers outside that were planted that reminded me of forget-me-nots, and that was my grandmother's favorite flower. And then my grandmother also liked purple, and when I came into this guest room, I was like, holy shit, like, or holy crap, oh my god, this video is gonna get blocked. But it was purple, and that was my grandmother's favorite color, so I've just kept it purple. And anybody that stays here is going to keep it purple too. So, but anyway, all right, boohoo story. Let's get to the stuff. So the bedding, I wanted to try and incorporate just like navies and purples and whites and grays, just to kind of tone down the purple just a little, you know. But one thing that I did do in the bedroom is I took a normal pillow, and this was just a pillow that came with the comforter set, and I wrapped this burlap ribbon around it, and then I did this treatment just with the cotton stems and some nautical rope, and you can't really see, well, you definitely can't see it there, but you can kind of see I created like a little flowerette out of the nautical rope. It's like a kind of like a circle. Let's see if you can see it that way. Maybe you can see it that way. And then I just kind of added that cotton treatment on top of it. So I thought that that was kind of a good way to kind of tie everything into the farmhousey vibe. This lamp was a thrift lamp, and it just kind of looks like a, I don't know what the hell it looks like. It looks like that. And that was something that I did. Oh, that's my grandparents. I took a butterfly frame from Dollar Tree and just painted it kind of a eggplant color, and then printed a black and white photo and just put it back behind there. So that's Grandma and Grandpa. They're together. And then this little vase, I did that. That is on my YouTube channel as well. But it's just it's a plunger stick. It's a football game. It's a chip clip. That is just a, like a door hanger or doorknob hanger circle thing. And then the lavender is just from Dollar Tree as well. But I always add water in there because I think it makes it look like there's real flowers in there, but I don't know. What else? Oh, and then this is kind of cool. So this was a coat rack that a friend of mine gave me, and I just thought it kind of looks like like saddle, something you'd see like in a horse or something, and that one's loose. And then I just added my Dollar Tree mirrors up there. I kept the curtains gray because I wanted them to be gray. It's the only reason. And then over here, sorry, this is very awkward, but this is my little window that I did. I think you guys have all seen this. I don't think I did a video on this anyway, because it was pretty straightforward. The window I found on the side of the road. It literally was, there's a lot of remodeling of houses going on in my neighborhood, and so this was just a freebie. And I added the rope up here. It is stapled and glued with every inch of its life on either side of this. The wreath I got from Target, definitely wasn't Dollar Tree. That one came from Target, and it was on clearance. It was a Chip and Joanna Gaines stuff. I have a good friend named Johanna, though. But this just fern wreath came from that, and then the welcome is from Dollar Tree, and then I just added the bow to it, and I thought it tied in really well with the whole window itself, so I thought that was cute. This is my lamp makeover that I did, so you can see I am actually using it, and it works really well. I was like, oh crap. It works really well. It's got a great light bulb in it, and it puts off a decent amount of light. And then I just hung my farmhouse tassel. I just did that on there. And then this was a black lamp that I just spray painted this kind of galvanized metal. It's just a spray paint that I found that's called galvanized. The other thing that I have in here is my little framed hanging succulent garden, which there is a video on my channel about that one. And then I have this old tanker desk chair that honestly I just needed a home for it, and it fit perfectly in this room. And that's in there. And then I just added that green pillow just because I bought the pillow for something else and then I didn't get rid of it. And then over here, this console, I'm going to see if we can do it like this. Yeah, so you can see a couple things that I did here. I did my heart. I'll pull that off the... Can I pull it? I'm not going to pull it off the wall. It's probably glued to the wall because I didn't let the glue dry before I hung it up there. But that is just that Dollar Tree kind of glitter ribbon-y heart thing that I pulled all the red glittery stuff off of it and then wrapped it in that twine. I got this twine on Amazon, and it was so cheap. It's like $2, and it's 144 feet, I think, of it. Or maybe it's yards. It's not yards, I don't think. Anyway, it's a lot. I did a lot of projects with that, and I really like it. And then these are my little hanging shelves that I made with the bamboo cutting boards from Dollar Tree. I'm going to turn this lamp off because I feel like it's a little bright for the video camera. But you can see that I just kind of grouped them together with the heart. I think it makes kind of a nice little story. I'm probably going to move those for my roomie so he has room. And then because this was a guest room, this is a piece of an IKEA countertop leftover from my kitchen remodel. And this metal console table, hopefully you can see what I'm doing here, was a freebie that a neighbor actually gave me. She was going to get rid of it. And I was like, no, you're not. She was going to literally take it to the dump. And I was like, So I grabbed that, and it was like I don't think it was a gurney. I hope it wasn't a gurney, but it was a table or cart thing of some kind. And I love the way I was able to repurpose it. If I can repurpose something, I'm all about that. But I even like the way that it looks with that wood top on it and kind of being half wood and being half metal. And then below, I just added the little suitcase. I have tons of vintage suitcases. And then another succulent garden. And then up top, I'm trying to do this so I can actually see it. I have an old fan. It does not work, but the cord is still there, so I could probably play around with it and see if I could. And then this is just kind of my welcome basket, honestly, for my guests. I have one of my tiered baskets that I made. This as a K-cup holder for my mom, and I've made a couple of these, so that is just one that I made. And then I've just bundled up some towels and some washcloths. All my towels are navy. And I just did that. And then a little carafe so they can get some water. And then magazines and one of my favorite books. And then just some of those little travel supply stuff. And most of those either came from me traveling around or from Dollar Tree. And yeah, I mean, the room is not very big. You can see it's definitely a cool space. I do have a little rug that's down here, just to kind of help, I don't like stepping on a cold floor. Let's show you what a 75-year-old closet looks like. Oh, let me show you the doorknobs, because I didn't do that. All the crystal doorknobs. These are all original to the house. Some of them work really well, and some of them are a pain in the ass. But closets are actually better than you think. So I do have a motion light in there, so that's nice. And that, by the way, you should actually check this out. See that strip? And it just kind of goes down the wall. Oh, you can't see it now. Oh, there it is. So that is $9 at Amazon, $9.99. And you can have any closet have a light. And it takes AA batteries, depending on how often you're in the closet. You have to change them. But look how deep the closets are, right? Closets are pretty deep. Technically, I guess I'm walking in the closet, so maybe this is... But let me come out of the closet. Get it? So this closet really houses a lot of just stuff that I'm not using. So I'm going to have to find a place for it, because obviously my roomie needs a closet. I've got the metal barn in there, and there's a box down here that's for my mommy, so she can pick out some stuff when she comes to visit. And that red that you see, that's some leftover Michaels from the $4 grab bag haul that I did at Christmas time. And that's stuff that's going to my mom or my sister. And then it's kind of covered right now, but that's just a little 3-drawer plastic dresser kind of a thing. I like this angle. The light's really good. All right. So that's my guest room for the next 15 days. And then my roommate will be moving in. So hopefully that will be a good experience, and he will be a good guy. He seems like a really good guy. He's a referral from a friend. So yeah, that is my little farmhouse guest bedroom. Oh, one more thing. I made this little corkboard, bulletin board thing. But look, how cute, right? I just used a Dollar Tree frame, corkboard on the back. You also put on the back some foam board, because the Dollar Tree corkboard sheets are really thin. I put some eye hooks on the bottom so you can hang your keys or whatever. And then look, that's me with a little lion. Or lion, a baby lion. It's a baby crafty DIY guy with a baby lion. Anyway, guys, I didn't get to